Okay, so this is Jay, and what I wanted to do today is look at a book that I did recently, and this is Amazon.com. And as you can see, this is called Ray Dalio's Changing World Order, book one in the Changing World Order series. And what I found, which was kind of interesting, is down here, um, I saw that this book was actually, where is it? Hope I have to go to paperback here. Okay, we are in paperback. And I saw that the book was number 36 in macroeconomics, which I thought was kind of funny. Um, this is The Changing World Order by Ray Dalio, which is a book that I actually review and summarize and write about. And I'd encourage you to get this book. It's my favorite book on macroeconomics, and it's been number one in macroeconomics since 2001 when it first came out. Then we have some other people you might know, Michael David Axtell, Rand Paul, The Case Against Socialism, and so on. And if you scroll down here, you get my book. This is Ray Dalio's Changing World Order in Biblical Perspective. And so what I did was just to give you an idea, this is the sample. And what I did was I was able to summarize the book. I start off with an introduction to the book series, introduce the idea of the changing world order, the time that we're in, the six European empires that Dalio covers in the book, that he shows the macroeconomic big cycle of the world reserve currency empires. And then I do a 75-page or so summary and critique of his book, part one, part two, part three, and then an analysis, which is the second part of the book, biblical analysis, sections on biblical economics, lessons from Genesis about the Sabbath rest, about the law of sevens, the tithe and the Sabbath years and Jubilee years. Now, interestingly, Dalio actually proposes that the big cycle is very similar to Jubilee years in the Bible. And that's what kind of got me interested in doing the critique. Then we have an essay, Honest Money by Robert Metcalf, which essentially makes the case for returning to the gold standard. And when we published this in the 1990s, this was kind of, like a ridiculous idea. But now the second largest reserve currency in the world at above 20% is now gold. So it's interesting how fast things are changing in this regard. So it's like a 6 or 7 page essay on that, which is very good. And then we have a glossary of terms for the multipolar world. And these are all the terms and ideas that I'm going to cover in the next few books after Dalio: political theories, political movements, culture, society, and so on. And then, like I said, the world's fracturing, the old world is crumbling, and the future is a battleground of ideas. While most of us watch the headlines in confusion, a handful of brave thinkers, Ray Dalio, Samuel Huntington, and Aleksandr Dugin, saw it coming decades ago. For their prophetic insights, they have been shunned, banned, and yes, even targeted. But what if they are right? That's how I introduced the book series. And the first one is going to be on Ray Dalio. The second one's coming out probably in the end of February, early March, which will be on Samuel Huntington's Clash of Civilizations. And then finally, at late March, I'll put out a separate book on Aleksandr Dugin. Now, what I did originally was I had um, a longer book, which was a 700-page book, and that's this one right here. This is the Fourth Political Theory and Biblical Perspective. And people told me, great book, a little bit long. It might be better if you broke it down into three parts, which I've done. And now that proved to be a wise idea because it's a book that's doing actually fairly well. After my two Daniel books, which everyone likes, it's my third bestseller for this month. So was happy to find out about that. So um, that's my video for today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can get the book.